Angels roll into Saturday night looking to snap that four-game losing streak, maybe with the Rally Monkey in the house. He's live and in person, well, at least as a monkey anyways. We'll turn the fortunes around. Angels and the Athletics is opening week presented by Mitsubishi Motors continues. Hi, everyone, from inside the Big 8. Glad you could join us for Angels baseball. I'm Victor Rojas along with Mark Gubicza. And, of course, this Angels offense has struggled over the last couple of days, but no sense in panicking. We've told that to the fans, and I'm sure they are kind of panicking right now, but this is a core that pretty much is intact, and they put up big numbers last year.
Well, they did last year. They were phenomenal. All-time records as far as runs scored for this ball club. Guys with consistent at-bats, different approaches, going up there, driving the ball the other way, seeing pitches aggressively on the bases. Only 247 batting average so far. One number jumps out at you, that runners in scoring position at 184. They're not hitting the ball well with guys in scoring position, but that will change around. These guys are too good, too professional of hitters, and they will come through soon.
Well, one way to snap a four-game losing streak is to make sure you've got your ace on the mound. Jared Weaver will be towing the slab for the Halos. This is a guy that pitched well on opening night, picked up the victory. They need him to step up tonight.
Victor, you love this opportunity as a number one guy, the ace of his staff, and Jared Weaver certainly has those competitive juices going at all time. He wants to be the guy that stops a losing streak. Last year, 9-4 in a similar situation, so he wants that baseball. He's got 4 quality out pitches. Look for him to be aggressive, put up some zeros early. That way you take the pressure off the offense, get that lead, and, of course, give it to the bullpen.
It'll be Ben Sheets going with the Oakland Athletics up against Jared Weaver. The Angels offense looking for that power stroke once again. We've got the Angels and the A's lineups in first pitch right after this.
Howard's, official appliance and flat screen superstores of the Los Angeles Angels. Nobody beats Howard's. By your Southern California Hyundai dealers. Want more MPG? Hyundai has it. With 7 models that get 30 miles per gallon or more, Hyundai is now the most fuel-efficient car maker in America. And by Shakey's Pizza. When did Shakey's Pizza serve the first weekend it opened? April 30th, 1954. Go to Shakey's.com/trivia. We are just about ready for some baseball. The Angels are presented in spectacular high definition by Howard's, official appliance and flat screen superstores of the Los Angeles Angels. Bob Guerin's lineup for the Oakland A's tonight has Rajai Davis leading things off in center. Derek Barton batting second at first. Ryan Sweeney is in right field. Kevin Kuzinoff at third base. Kurt Suzuki behind the plate. Eric Chavez, the DH. Mark Ellis at second. Travis Buck in left. Cliff Pennington, the shortstop, the same starting 9 that wore out the Angels last night. The 10-4 victory in game number 1 of this 3-game series. That lineup will be facing Jared Weaver, who comes into tonight's action, Mark, with a 1-0 record. Threw the ball well on opening night.
And he's had some success against Oakland throughout his career. 3-3 mark with an ERA at 2.71. 16-game winner last season in 33 starts. 4 CGs, including 2 shutouts.
Ready for the first pitch tonight. Weaver's first offering is a fastball a little bit upstairs for ball 1. Jared went 6 innings, struck out 6, walked 2 in that opening night performance against the Minnesota Twins. And just missing wide. It's 2 balls and no strikes. He was 5 hits, including a home run, 3 earned runs. Picked up the victory. The lone victory for the Angels thus far this season. Mike Scioscia quoted in the papers this morning talking about his team and some of the things they have not been able to do over the last couple of days as Davis pops one up back behind the plate. This one will find its place in the seats.
And the perfect eye under these scenarios. I know a lot is expected out of the ball club, and he expects a lot out of this team. But the reality is they just haven't been consistent at the plate. They haven't pitched particularly well also. But he knows and has the confidence that his club's going to turn it around.
That breaking ball is down. They want an appeal. No, says Brian Knight. Jerry Davis is calling the balls and strikes tonight.
I think he did a good job of holding up on that one. It pains me to say that.
Well, he had the intent of holding up.
No question about it. Glad you brought that back up again. It's all about the intent to swing or not to swing.
Rajai Davis off to a pretty good start for the Oakland Athletics. Fastball got him looking on the inside corner. Down he goes. Let's take a look at the Home Depot defense doing more on defense for the Angels. Rivera in left, Hunter in center, Abreu in right field. In the infield from third to first is Duras, Ibar, Kendrick, and Morales, and Mathis. Jeff Mathis doing the catching. Jared Weaver out on the mound.
Torrey Hunter, the 9-time Gold Glover last night. Didn't like the liberties they were taking on him as far as trying to take that extra base. For Torrey to be more aggressive, he was trying to get this team pumped up before the game also.
First pitch is outside to Derek Barton. Comes in raking. 438, 7 runs batted in, 2 doubles. Scary situation last night for him on the infield. Serving as a cutoff man. With a twinge in the knee, stayed in the game and back out there again tonight. Three balls and no strikes now. Barton's a guy that will make you work. Certainly not afraid to take a walk. Works the count well. Strike. 22 walks in spring training.
That's a phenomenal amount of walks in spring. Usually you're up there trying to get your swing together. You're not going to be as patient. You just want to get your timing going and rhythm.
It's like a team total. As Barton skies one to center, playable for Torrey. 2 outs. 2 very quick outs for Jared Weaver here in the top of the first inning. Ryan Sweeney coming up and take a look at the Hyundai keys to the game.
Well, Jared's had some success. 3-3 mark, but the thing that jumps out at you, 2.71 ERA, including a 2.16 ERA at the Big A against the Oakland Athletics. Derek Bartno got him out there. A couple home runs against him, but the batting average not particularly high against Jared.
Sweeney takes outside. Hayes outfielder went 1 for 5 in last night's contest with a single. Hayes team that comes in with a 4-1 record atop the American League West. The pitching everyone knew was going to be there. The offense has been somewhat surprising. Manufacturing runs, taking that first to third approach. And you almost have to if you're the A's, knowing full well that you don't have that big bopper in the middle part of the lineup.
Rob Guerin doesn't have 3 or 4 guys that can hit the ball out of the ballpark, so he's going to have to play type of angel baseball to score runs. Go first to third, we saw that, steal some bases, even squared around to sacrifice. Mark Ellis hit the ball to the right side, a productive out for him, although granted it ended up being an error, but the intent was to try to get the guy over. So we're doing the little things to score.
Fouled straight back.
And that's that 2-seam fastball Jared Weaver's been working with. He learned, he was messing around a little bit in spring training with Pinheiro, but he also is going back to the one he used and learned from Scott Shields, the no-seam 2-seam fastball. I mean, to go in and have that movement.
Breaking ball, and that is ripped foul down that right field line. Just out in front of it was Sweeney. So the count remains even at 2-2.
And you often hear 4-seam, 2-seam fastball. The 2-seam generally will sink, but when you hold the baseball on the leather part, never use any of the seams, you have a little bit more movement. Sometimes difficult to control, but extra movement on that pitch.
That's how they used to throw the spinner back in the day, right? Loaded up.
Allegedly.
Another 2-2 from Weaver. Fastball. Apparently low, full count.
It's a pretty good spot. 93-mile-an-hour fastball.
Sweeney spoiling some pitches here as Weaver's trying to set the A's down in order. It'd be the first time that the opposition has been sat down in order in the first inning since Wednesday night.
Time for that changeup that Jared has too, but again, the changeup is a field pitch. You have to be comfortable early in the game to be able to be effective with it.
Went into the press box. These are those at-bats you just dread as a starting pitcher. 22nd pitch of the inning now. And we'll get ready for the 23rd.
Because it gets into your mind, and negative thought gets in your mind as a pitcher here, because you think you're making good pitch after good pitch, he fouls it off. Eventually, as a pitcher, you're going to make a mistake. Hopefully, that's the one where he gets underneath and pops it up. The pitcher's going through a number of them as Hill in his day.
On the ground is short. Guybar with the pant legs pulled up. It's a 1-2-3 inning. Down go the A's. Middle of the first. Angels coming up for the first time tonight. first inning. This is the lineup that Mike's running out tonight. Eric Ibar leading things off at shortstop. Bobby Abreu in right. Torrey Hunter is in center field. Hideki Matsui the DH. Kenji Morales is the first baseman. Juan Rivera in left. Meister Asturis gets the start at third base, batting in the 7th spot. Howie Kendrick dropped down to the 8 hole at second base. Jeff Mathis doing the catching, facing the former All-Star Ben Sheets.
Ben Sheets still possesses a solid fastball, somewhere between 88 and 95 mile an hour at time. Hasn't been consistent yet coming back from that surgery he had for 10 months ago. Still possesses a great 12-6 curveball for the strikeout pitch.
31-year-old right-hander. Fastball strike on the inside corner. It's 13-9 with a 3.09 ERA in 2008 with Milwaukee. First round pick, 10th overall by the Brewers back in '99. Ibar lining one right to second base. There's out number 1. Defensively for the Athletics, behind Ben Sheets in the outfield, left to right. Travis Buck, Rajay Davis, Ryan Sweeney. In the infield from third to first, Kuzmanov, Pennington, Ellis, Barton, and Kurt Suzuki doing the catching this evening.
Barton had that bit of a knee twist yesterday, but back out there at first base, playing deep. Infield dirt with Bobby Abreu up, thinking he might pull that slow curveball of Ben Sheets.
Abreu takes outside. It's 1-1 now. Hayes playing Abreu a little bit to pull, with Pennington shading him toward the middle. See Pennington to the left of your screen there. Tie him up 2-2.
Seems like it's when you're trying to start that bat through the zone quicker, but a fastball inside jammed Bobby on that pitch. He must have been looking, guessing away.
Bobby just 200 on the year, looking for that first extra base hit, first run batted in. Angels as a ball club, 247 as far as their team average is concerned, 8th in the American League. Slice into the seats. We'll reset and do it again. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Biggest issue for the Angels thus far has been that situation with men in scoring position. Just a 194 average. Hatcher working with the guys on a consistent and daily basis, of course. Abreu skying one toward the right field corner. Long run for Sweeney, drifting back and makes the catch in front of the wall. So 2 outs brings up Torrey Hunter. As we take a look at the 2010 Oakland Athletics, a different ball club. They've got the lowest payroll in the American League. They also have the youngest team in Major League Baseball, playing that small ball style that we talked about because of the lack of power in the middle part of that lineup. Very young and talented pitching rotation. They've got some arms in that bullpen as well. And of course, the free agent signing of Ben Sheets to a 1-year contract of $10 million. They went out and signed Coco Crisp, who 3 days before opening day, fractured a pinky finger on his left hand. He'll be out at least a month.
Having hit first into a base, happened to Coco. But when we're getting back to that small ball mentality, when you have a pitching staff, starting staff with these type of arms and a solid bullpen, that's the right thing to do. Manufacture some runs. Because you got to feel confident. If you get a few extra runs during the course of a game, you can hold on to win those games.
Look at Torrey's numbers on this year. 313 as he finally back. Got a high fastball there. Sheets works quickly, doesn't waste a whole lot of time. Gio Gonzalez last night was spectacular for the A's. 6+ innings, 6 strikeouts, 2 runs, both earned on 6 hits.
He had a great fastball, 91, 94 with movement. Breaking pitch and changeup for Sala.
Skied to shallow right. Mark Ellis squeezes it. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Ben Sheets. One complete here at the Big A, and we have no score. And Ben Sheets.
Those guys being aggressive. Couple 3-2 counts for Jared. He just missed that one pitch 2-2 to go to a full count. Solid at bat for Sweeney against Weave, but he got that ground ball to short.
Kevin Kuzmanov, Kurt Suzuki, Eric Chavez to face Weaver here in the second. 238 for Kuzmanov here in the young season. 5 for 21 with an RBI. Last year with the San Diego Padres. Takes that one in. It's 3 balls and no strikes really so far tonight. Even though he's got a 1-2-3 inning. With deep counts, trying to find that control on that fastball.
And sometimes you're aggressive. You want to set the tone for your team. Overthrowing a couple of these fastballs.
Strike. Just below us.
Good for you, ready to make the play on that one.
I don't mess around, Gooby.
Good luck with that.
3-2. Bobby's got a beat on this one. 1 away.
Nice recovery for Jerry. Fell behind 3-0. Some tough pitches. Gets a routine fly ball to right field. Always key to get that first guy out. He's loved pitching at the Big A with 28-12 record and 54 starts. Solid ERA, just over 3.
Through 23 pitches in that first inning. Brings up Kurt Suzuki with 1 out, nobody on. Suzuki last night 1 for 5. An RBI single in the first. He's racking out 13 hits. 8 of which came against Matt Palmer, the Angels starter. Into the 6th inning. He's charged with 5 earned runs. I can understand the frustration too with Mike. Obviously 1-4. It's first week of the regular season. Plenty of time, of course, to get things going. But from a message standpoint, not prototypical Angels baseball. 3 errors last night. A little sloppy.
You know, and at times looked like the guys in the field defensively who just weren't aggressive
what we're normally going to see out of a Mike Scioscia managed ball club too. Oakland taking advantage of that, getting extra bases against the defense. He doesn't like that. If you're going to lose a game, so be it. But you better play the way he likes baseball to be played. And that's aggressive at all time, both offensively and defensively.
2-2 from Weaver to Suzuki. He got him. Locked him up on a fastball in. Little get-off-me swing. Second strikeout.
You talk about a perfect pitch. That's a running fastball. Suzuki looking out over the plate possibly for a curveball or a slider. The fastball running in, and it's not a full swing at that fastball inside. Great pitch by Weave on that one.
Chavez takes a breaking ball for a strike. DH tonight. From a Gold Glove winner at third base. DH last night as well. Went 1 for 5 with an RBI. Picked up a double in that game. Oh, late on the fastball. Good location. Good velocity, and it's 1-2.
Good mechanics, too, for Jared on that spot. He didn't fall over towards the first base bag. He just stayed within his mechanics. It worked downhill at 91.
Fastball drilled to straightaway center field. Torrey Hunter back. Well placed to hit in this ballpark. Another 1-2-3 inning. Weaver, spectacular thus far. Middle of the second. We're scoreless. Of strikeouts. We start the bottom of the second scoreless. Ben Sheets retired the side in order in the first. Hideki Matsui here. He'll line one to right field, but Sweeney a couple of steps to his left. Makes the grab for round number 1.
Now it's time for our Coors Light Cold Hard Blast. Hideki Matsui getting that fastball out over the plate last night, driving it the opposite way to right center field. Is our Coors Light Cold Hard Blast by Matsui. He blasted that one, but didn't get enough airtime on that swing.
The intent was to blast it over the head of Sweeney. It just didn't work out that way.
Sometimes the intention is not quite there, but the swing was.
He's been locked in thus far as Kendry Morales is at the plate with no ball, 1 strike count. Lays off the high fastball.
The thing we noticed too in the last, during this streak in which they haven't been swinging the bats very well, seeing some pitches and taking that fastball. That was a pretty good pitch to hit for Matsui. He didn't wait for that one. He crushed it Unfortunately, was right at the right fielder.
.92-mile-an-hour fastball for a strike, and it's 1-2 strikes. Kendry at 211 so far this year. 0 for 3 last night. Shallow left field. Travis Buck makes the grab. There are 2 outs. All 5 outs for Sheets. In the air. Brings up Juan Rivera.
When you see a pitcher, a power pitcher that relies on fastballs up the letters at the belt and a big curveball, like, you're going to get a lot of fly balls or strikeouts. It's not what you would call a ground ball pitcher, that's for sure.
Not a big guy, just 6'1", 8 years in the big leagues, 4 All-Star game appearances. Getting ahead, staying ahead. We saw through that Twin series. Back up the middle. Pennington to his left. He's got it. And he pulls Barton off the bag. Rivera's on board with a single. Well, pardon me. Wishful thinking on my part. A little home cooking never hurt.
He did get the ground ball this time, Ben Sheets did, but Pennington had some time. Just got underneath that throw, threw it from the side, and ran away from Barton at first base. He had some time going away, but it ran away because he threw down sidearm throw to first base.
Here's Meiser Asturis. Meiser getting to start at third base, batting in the 7th spot. In the leadoff spot last night, had 2 hits. He's 2 for 9. 2010 campaign. Back safely at first base, managing to keep that foot on the bag.
Three-0 count. So should very aggressive. Generally will let their hitters swing away if they feel comfortable.
3-1 now. Been a while since I've seen Ben Sheets pitch. Even flashes the sound. Love the tempo. Inside, he walked him. So here in the early going, the Angels get a man in scoring position, doing so with 2 outs, courtesy of that error by Cliff Pennington. Let's take a look at the Carl's Jr. upcoming schedule. A's tomorrow, 12:35 start. They have the first road trip of the year. 3 in New York, 3 in Toronto, and then a long homestand when we return here on April the 19th, starting with Detroit for 4, Yankees for 3, Cleveland Indians for 3. Kendrick takes that breaking ball for a strike.
Boy, Ben Sheets doesn't waste a whole lot of time between throw and the pitch. Like that, the quicker you are on the mound, the better chances are usually defenders are going to make the plays.
On the ground to the left side and snagged by Kuzmanov, goes the short way, retires Asturis. 2 complete here at the Big A. We remain scoreless. 6 up, 6 down for Jared Weaver. Young man's looking for offense, especially with man in scoring position. So are we, buddy. We'll get it eventually.
The food looks pretty good, though.
You know what? I'm glad you said it, because I was thinking it. Mark Ellis takes a strike to start out this third. Ellis, Buck, and Pennington, 7, 8, 9. The oldest guy on the Oakland A's, Mark Ellis, at 32 years of age. Youngest average age in Major League Baseball, 27.16. Youngest guy, Brett Anderson, 22.
They're playing very well. They're hitting the ball well. They're aggressive. I think you're going to see the best of this club in another year or two when these pitchers get more mature. Karen also has some guys down in the minor league level that are power threats. They're not quite ready for the big leagues.
One guy you're probably familiar with is you followed the Phillies since you were a child, Michael Taylor, coming over in the offseason.
Supposed to be the real deal.
Full count now on Ellis. Foul back over our heads. We'll do it again. It's the toughest thing, too, about we've talked about it before as far as scouting and projecting players. You know, what the real deal in the minor leagues is and how it translates to the big leagues, especially from a power perspective.
And also the adjustments you're going to make, because in the major league level, pitchers will make adjustments. If you hit the fastball, they're going to make you hit the all-speed pitches.
Got him on a fastball. Third strikeout for Weaver. Out number 1 here in the third. Time now for the Farmers Insurance true storyline of the game. On this day back in 1947, the Dodgers purchased Jackie Robinson's contract from AAA Montreal Royals. Playing an exhibition game there at Evans Field against the Dodgers. There he is.
Well, the game is a million times better because of that.
Branch Ricketts is standing up in the press box saying, today we purchased the contract of Jackie Robinson. I'll take no questions. No, he didn't say that much. But at the end of the day, would you look at that much talent? Unbelievable.
Well, what he did was unbelievable. Not only dealing with all the other stuff, but the numbers he put up on the as far as a baseball player too.
Travis Buck getting underneath one down the right field line. Abreu the foul ground, puts it away. He's out number 2. Hey, visit farmers.com today to hear more true stories from Farmers customers and to find a SoCal agent near you. 2 up, 2 down. Cliff Pennington steps to the plate now. Switch hitting shortstop, hitting .353 with a home run, 5 runs batted in. Also a former #1 pick, Texas A&M back in 2005. Looks like Jared at least is starting to get into that rhythm right now. Feeling comfortable with that fastball location.
And he's not wasting any time, just like Ben Sheets. Grab the baseball and attack the zone.
I know there's a lot of nervous energy out there, but man, you can preach that to young pitchers down in the minor leagues from the get-go. As far as tempo, that's down low, and it's 3 of them.
It truly is amazing when you know you have pitching coaches like Mike Butcher or Kurt Young on Oakland. They preach to their pitching staff, be aggressive, don't waste time. And then if you're on the mound and you take so much time in between pitches, you wonder, oh, why did that fielder make that play? Well, he's on his heels because he's wasting so much time for you to deliver the baseball.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say Joe West would be very happy with the tempo of this game right now.
There's a pretty good chance of that.
They lost it with a fastball up. First base runner for Oakland. Spins the lineup back to the top, and Rajay Davis coming in. Angel fans, keep your food and beverage ice cold this summer with your very own Angels cooler. All fans in attendance on Tuesday, April 27th, will receive a free Angels cooler courtesy of Sparklet's home and office delivery. Cheer on the Angels and get a free cooler by purchasing your tickets at angelsbaseball.com.
So we're going to have to keep an eye on Pennington there. First base has 1 stolen base on the season. We talked about Oakland more aggressive on the base pass.
Snap throw to first. Nice move by Jared. Pennington back safely. Pennington will run, had 27 bags at AAA Sacramento last year. 7 stolen bases in 60 games with the Athletics. Rajai Davis, a strikeout victim in the first, takes outside.
Jared with a quick move, 3 pickoffs last year. Again, because of his delivery, that turn of the hips allows a base runner if he gets a good jump. It's going to be hard for Mathis to throw at Pennington if he gets that jump.
The A's here in the early going have been perfect, 4 for 4 in stolen base opportunities. 1-0. Davis skying one down the left field line. Long run over for Eric Ibar, taking the angle, makes the grab and foul ground. Inning comes to a close. Middle of the third. Weaver dealing. Scoreless in the game. Weaver with 3 strikeouts and 1 walk. Ben Sheets, no strikeouts and 1 walk.
Talked about Jared taking control, throwing up some zeros early on. Well, he has done that so far through 3. Now it's up to the offense to respond.
It's funny how the onus shifts as Jeff Mathis pops one up behind the plate. Suzuki on the track makes the catch. Here's out number 1. Hey fans, enjoy watching Torii Hunter make incredible catches every game for the Angels. Now it's your turn to catch Torii Hunter. All fans in attendance on Thursday, April 22nd will receive a free Torii Hunter Gold Glove figurine courtesy of Pechanga Resort and Casino. Be sure to order your tickets today at angelsbaseball.com. All right. Every fan gets one of those.
That's pretty cool.
That is so
Somewhere he usually just climbs the wall.
Now you don't get a Gold Glove, just a Torii Hunter figurine.
Close enough.
It's not fair. Eric Ibar takes a strike.
Did you get your picture with the rally monkey today?
Not yet, my friend. I've got something perhaps very special happening for you. Two balls and a strike.
Maybe on the edge of my seat, huh?
Well, Number one, that's a tease. And number two, if I gave it away now, it wouldn't be any fun when it happened. Right?
Yeah, you might be right.
Strike on the outside corner, so says Jerry Davis. And it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ibar's 0 for 1. He lined out in the first. Playing this one foul. Ibar trying to change the mojo a little bit, pulling those pat legs up. One of the things players do in big leagues to kind of change the vibe.
I think baseball, more than any other sport, the superstitions that you have. He's with some long pants working.
He's going with the full break in the front. As Ibar swings and misses, down he goes for out number 2.
That's that big 12-6 curveball. Ben Sheets, that is a strikeout pitch. When he gets ahead or feels comfortable, he has a hitter's going to swing at that pitch out of the zone. Very effective. You can see how that breaks. Suzuki calls that down in the zone. Starts about midway through the strike zone and falls at the bottom. Solid pitch by Ben Sheets.
And a first pitch fastball to Bobby Abreu for a strike. Bobby 0 for 1 with the fly to right. The Angels so far in the young season, the left-handers to a 265 clip, right-handers to a 243 clip.
Fastball count now for Bobby Abreu, 2-1. He's had some success against Ben Sheets, coming into game 313 batting average with 1 home run.
And that is drilled to right center field. One hopper off the wall. Bobby Abreu heading to second, in there safely with his first extra base hit of the year.
One of the few guys that have had some at-bats against Ben Sheets. You can see why he was able to drive that. Worked the count in his favor. Fastball that was up, 91 mile an hour, but was up in the zone. Allowed Bobby to get his hands extended and square it up for that double, now in scoring position.
So man in scoring position for the second time tonight against Ben Sheets. 2 outs here in the third. Torrey Hunter now up. And Torrey hits him towards the hole. Pennington knocks it down. No play at first base. Ibar stops at third.
What a great job by Dino Weeble. Right there pointing to Bobby as he's going towards third. He pointed to make sure that Bobby stayed on the bag because Pennington was going to throw over to third base. Solid job all around. Infield hit for Torrey Hunter. Heads up by Dino at third. Saw that Pennington had no chance to be able to make that throw to get Torrey Hunter at first. He was staring all along at third base. Knocked it down. That's what you want as a middle infielder in that spot. Fake over, and Dino's pointing right away. He sees what's going on. He's holding him up and then pointing to stay right on that base.
There's Hideki Matsui. Scorched one to right field in his second inning at bat. Nothing to show for it. He's 0 for 1. Strike into the knees.
Sheets used that third to first fake pickoff more than anybody in baseball. Does it often.
Bobby Abreu over at third base. Torrey Hunter at first. The Angels have managed just 1 stolen base in the first 5 games thus far. Maybe get Torrey Hunter going here. Hideki Matsui to right. Sweeney is back off the wall. Abreu scores. Being stopped at third is Hunter. Matsui at second with an RBI double. Angels up 1-0.
Well, you talk about a lightning quick bat, Matsui. From the get-go, the start of the season, seeing the ball well, squaring it up. Second double so far this year. Another fastball. Up, but towards the middle of the plate. Turns on it. Shot by Sweeney to be able to get that in so quick. Prevent Torrey Hunter from scoring.
Played that carom perfectly. Matsui is 4th RBI. Second and third now, still 2 outs. And Kendra Morales at the plate. It's a curveball for a strike. That ball may have been about 15 rows deep at Yankee Stadium last year.
No question about it. That's 2 at-bats, though, from Matsui. Hit it hard against Ben Sheets.
Oh, 1 on the ground. Slowly hit the second. Ellis has got it. There's the third out. But the Angels strike first. They get a run on 3 straight hits. Hideki Matsui puts the Angels up 1-0.
Fire on these questions of late.
All right, you're going Canseco. That's an obvious one.
McGuire,
an obvious
Walt
one.
Weiss.
Walt Weiss. That was the run in the 80s.
I'm going to throw Reggie Jackson in there just in case.
Jared Weaver delivers a breaking ball for a strike to Derek Barton. A's sending up 2, 3, and 4. Barton, Sweeney, and Kuzmanov. Jared with 3 punch outs, 1 walk. Barton skies 1 foul and out of play. It's 0-2.
Good pitch there, even though he pulled that foul. It's a fastball, and there's no way you can keep that fair. Get ahead of the count 0-2. Now you can expand the strike zone. You have options. Bounce a breaking pitch, throw a fastball just off the outside corner.
One ball and 2 strikes. Barton has the count still at 1 ball and 2 strikes. He's reached base in all 5 games, whether it was a walk or a hit so far for the A's. 13 times. 13 bases, I should say. This one. Over to Kendra Morales, round number 1.
All-speed pitch. You see the hips opening up for Martin. Hit it somewhat hard. You're taking away the majority of that power at the lower legs part of a hitter. You can get him out that way.
Here's Ryan Sweeney. He's 0 for 1. The ground ball to short. Curveball missed just outside for ball 1. Fastball down and away. Just missed. 2-0. Becoming a little bit more efficient with his pitch count. Started off this ballgame throwing 23 pitches in that first. Was popped up weakly. Jeff Mathis with the call. 2 outs. Brings up Kevin Kuzminoff. Angel fans, Kaiser Permanente Family Sundays are the perfect way to spend time with your family. Free activities include a wide variety of games and arts and crafts. The first Family Sunday takes place mañana, tomorrow. Tickets still available for $5 off ticket window prices in select seating areas when using the password SPRING at angelsbaseball.com. Young man very happy to see what Jared Weaver's doing thus far. 1-0 Angels here in the fourth. Kuzminoff takes that breaking pitch high, just got around it.
The thing is, when you get a little bit, especially when you're tall at 6'7" like Jared Weaver, as you get ahead of your throwing arm, you're going to have an elevated pitch like that. Drop the elbow.
2 balls and no strikes now. Mentioned in his first at-bat, Kuzminoff coming over from the San Diego Padres, had 18 home runs last year, 88 runs batted in. And I guess if there was one guy that they were looking to perhaps bring some power to Oakland, it would be kind of this guy. Maybe Ryan Sweeney develops into that type of guy. 2-1, and that is skied to left. They're tied at 1.
Boy, a pitch right there for Kuzminoff that Jared did not execute well for him. Second home run allowed in the season. You can see when the pitcher shakes his head, it means he didn't execute what he wanted to do. So Fox tracks a breaking pitch right down the middle. That ball was designed to be on the outside part of the plate. If you do that, you take the sting out of the bat. Instead, it squared it up and hit it out.
Kuzminoff's first home run of the year. Suzuki fouls off the pitch. First hit allowed by Jared Weaver. He had allowed a base runner that came in the third. A 2-out walk to Cliff Pennington.
Got another fastball by Suzuki. Last time up with a 1-2 pitch to a fastball that ran in and had the strike on a so good of a swing by Suzuki. See if he goes back inside ahead of the count.
Now he's got him guessing. That's what that last pitch in that first at bat did to him.
That's the safety swing right there, just trying to somehow fight it off. So the mindset of a pitcher there, okay, if you see a guy that far behind the swing on that fastball, you want to stay something hard. You want to see either a slider or a fastball. Saying speed up his bat. You throw something slow. That was a hard slider there. Not a bad pitch for Jared, especially when you're ahead of the count.
1-2 now. Here's the pitch. And he got him. Late on the fastball. Down goes Suzuki, but the A's tie things up on the Kuzminoff home run. Middle of the fourth, it is 1-1.
Same thing with Bobby Crosby, just couldn't stay healthy.
Long Beach State, Houston Street of the University of Texas.
Street hurt now with Colorado in the DL to start the year.
Rivera bouncing one into the dugout. No balls in a strike. Rivera, Sturris, and Kendrick. He did a heck of a job last year for the Rockies.
Oh, phenomenal. Talking about a sinking fastball.
Rivera up to left. Travis Buck. A little bit of a bad read. Goes over his head, and Rivera will head to second. Don't know if he didn't pick up the ball very well, but almost a coast to the baseball. Perhaps thinking he had to hit its track, but right over his head, and Rivera puts himself in a scoring position.
Well, he hit that ball well. Fastball, perfect spot for a right-handed power hitter. Inner half, about thigh high, turns on it. It's over Buck's head for a double.
Here's his Sturris. Second double of the year, by the way, for Rivera. Meiser drew a walk in the second, so no official at bat for him. Hayes anticipating the sacrifice situation. Barton and Kuzminov at first and third respectively playing at or near the cut of the grass.
This is a situation if you're Meiser, you want to at the very least hit the ball to the right side to advance Juan Rivera to third base.
Mike Gallego to the left of Bob there. Pitch is down and in. It's 1 ball, 1 strike.
That pitch by Ben Sieg gives Meiser a better opportunity to hit the ball to the right side. When you sort of throw a slow curve, a lot of times pitchers will try to throw a fastball on the outside part of the plate that make you hit it to the left side.
Two-one pitch inside, 3 balls and a strike. Howie Kendrick on deck. And a 3-1. Sturris on the ground to the right side. Ellis has got it. Rivera moves to third, and there's out number 1.
Now there's Angel baseball, productive out. Yes, you want to get a base hit, but he did his job. Meiser did, getting Juan Rivera over to third base now with 1 out, an opportunity for the Angels to take the lead back.
Infield comes in a little bit for Oakland, halfway with a man at third. Now Kendrick takes that breaking pitch low.
4th inning, bringing the infield in. Because Bob Garen just feels that Jerry Weaver has very good stuff today. And their opportunities to score are going to be limited. He's going to try to run off at the plate if he can.
Kendrick into the alley in right center field. Rivera scores. Howie heading to second. He'll stop there with an RBI double. Angels back up on top, 2-1.
What a pretty swing by Howie Kendrick there. Gets a fastball that was down in the strike zone. Stays with it. Keeps his hands back. Drives it to right center field. Boy, what a swing. Not a lot of movement. Kept the head still. Back through the zone. Drives it in the right center field for a double. The 4th double for the Halos in the game.
Third for Kendrick on the season. Picks up his first RBI. There's Jeff Mathis. Bunting a beauty up the third baseline. Put it in your pocket. Infield single for Jeff Mathis.
I'm not so sure you can roll a bunt any better than that. Nice job. The element of surprise. The key is for a bunt is basically you're playing catch with the baseball bat. Laid it down perfectly. Kuzminov playing back. prior to going in, you see Jeff Mathis kind of peek down to see where Kuzminov was at. Saw there was a perfect opportunity with a solid bunt to get an infield hit.
So easy to get all geeked up about a guy in scoring position trying to drive the ball somewhere, but you know what? Why not? Play a little station to station, perhaps. Move the runner up, put yourself on base, still only one out. Now you've got the top of the order, and Eric Aybar coming up.
Pressure, lots of base runners. You got Aybar here now in a situation where he can just think in line of, I'm going to get the run across. He doesn't have to hit a double, just put a good swing on it, get that third run.
Lays off that breaking pitch for ball one. That was the pitch that got him for the strikeout in the third. Eric is 0 for 2.
Key for the base runners for the Angels. Ben Sheets will do that third to first pickoff often in these situations.
Late on that fastball. It's 1-1 now. Four for 7 tonight with men in scoring position. There's Howie Kendrick with the RBI double. He's at third. Jeff Mathis, the bunt single. He's at first. 6 hits so far against Ben Sheets. We're in the fourth. Aybar to left field. Get down ball. Travis Buck can't handle it. Coming home is Howie Kendrick. 3-1 Angels.
Good try, though, by Travis Buck on that one, especially with a left-handed bat. It's going to be sinking. And in that situation, because of the bunt by Jeff Mathis, brought Howie to third base, so it shortens up your swing for Eric Aybar. He doesn't try to do too much, and he did exactly that. Hit a fly ball on the left, sinking action. Good try by Travis Buck, but that ball, that gets by him. See how quick Eric Aybar truly is.
Running all day as Bobby Abreu steps in now. 3 straight hits for the Halos. That one is down and away. Bobby had a double in the third. His first extra base hit of the year. Came around to score the first run of the game. The 1-1. Abreu on the ground towards second. Ellis is only plays to first. 2 outs. So Torrey Hunter will get an opportunity with runners at second and third now, but 2 away. Boy, this inning started off innocently enough, and what seemed to be a routine type of fly ball out to left field. Perhaps misjudged by Travis Buck, who went for a double. The Stewart grounds out, and the Kendrick double, the Mathis bunt single, the Aybar single to left. Torrey takes high for ball one.
But all the swings in this inning, they were squared up. The baseball, though, they wasn't getting itself out. A lot of times you see them trying to do too much instead of getting back to their normal swing. And that's what we talked about before the game today, and it's Mickey Hatcher preached to these guys. Let's go back to your normal swing.
On the ground at third, off the chest of Kuzminov. Boy, I tell you what, alertly tags out Aybar. And the run does not count. The out occurred at third before Mathis could score, but the Angels get 2. They're up 3-1. Top of the fifth inning, Angels up by the score of 3-1 as Jared Weaver delivers a breaking pitch for a strike there. Chavez start off this fifth inning. 4 punch outs for Weaver. 1 walk. Goes back to the breaking ball, and it's 0-2. The A's DH 0 for 1, hit a fly ball, hit it well, but it's a straightaway center field, and Torrey caught it. Fastball sinks down to the wing. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good spot on that fastball. 2 slow curveballs and a sinking fastball just off the outside corner. Makes the hitter think.
Ripped into center field, a base hit. So the A's have their leadoff man on board for the first time tonight. And it brings up Mark Ellis. What a tough way for the Angels' 4th inning to come to an end. A ground ball hit hard by Torrey Hunter.
The reason why that run didn't count is because Ibar was tagged out before Mathis was able to cross the plate. Oh, was scolded by Torrey Hunter.
That was popped one up, not our way. And this one lands down below. Strike 1. That whole thing about the speed of the game, at times that you're thinking as a runner, it's 2 outs, contact, I'm going. You're not thinking about, oh, what if the guy in front of me bobbles it?
Or stop getting
Should
a
I
run
stop?
down?
I mean, it happens so quickly. Ellis fouls one back, and it's 0-2.
Good presence of mind by Kuzminoff even to be able to not only knock that ball down,
To look up for the
look
runner.
up for the runner and tag him.
Exactly. Oh, 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. It's blocked by Jeff Mathis. Ellis, another one of these A's batters, has reached in all 5 games played thus far. It's now 2-2.
You know a hitter's seeing the ball pretty well when he lays off a pitch like that, because that's a pretty solid pitch by Jared Weaver. Slider just off the outside corner. Ellis tracked it, knew it wasn't a strike, let it go.
Long run for Howie Kendrick. And this one will line foul. Best angle there is for the second baseman to get to that baseball. Just too far away from it. We saw Eric Ibar make a similar type play in the foul ground on third base side. The A's have managed 2 hits tonight. The home run by Kevin Kuzminoff in the 4th. Now the leadoff single by Chavez. Another 2-2. Got him. Fifth strikeout of the night. Angel fans, Eric Ibar is known for his great defense as the Angels' slick fielding shortstop. Big plans to be at the Big A on Wednesday, April 21st, and you'll receive a free Eric Ibar bobblehead doll courtesy of Fox Sports West. Order your tickets today at angelsbaseball.com. I can't tell which one the bobblehead is. Is it the guy behind? Is it the bobblehead? It's so good.
Boy, players just love doing that.
Standing there bobbing their heads.
Yeah, for the bobblehead night.
At about 3 o'clock, about 45 minutes before stretch. Yeah.
They arrive early just to be able to go out there and do that commercial shoot for that one.
No grief whatsoever. Right?
No, not at all. Just say, hey, you look great.
someone like yourself, a veteran player, would never, ever say anything.
No, not at all. No.
You weren't that type of guy.
No, I wouldn't even say a word. I say, hey, that looks good. You're solid out there.
Good platform?
Yes. Way to go.
Travis Buck 0 for 1 with a fly ball to right. One ball, 2 strikes. Buck getting the playing time in left field with Coco Crisp on the disabled list. The ideal situation would be when Crisp comes back from that fractured left pinky. Rajay Davis moves over to left, and then Coco out in center. We see Buck play right field, yeah.
Especially when Sweeney in right field, there's a lot of speed.
There's Coco. Those head first slides, man. Alex Gordon, Coco Crisp.
I remember that playoffs quite a few years ago with Kenny Lofton and just remember the Cleveland Indians going head first.
Good off-speed pitch. Down goes Buck. Back-to-back strikeouts for Jared Weaver here in the 5th.
One thing you notice about Jared Weaver, early in the game, he establishes his fastball like every other good starting pitcher. Then you start using your secondary pitches. Great changeup. It ran off the outside part of the plate for the strikeout. He'll start to incorporate that changeup more and more so. Your fastball, even though you might lose a little life on it later in the game, it's going to have that giddy up.
6 punch outs. 2 outs. Cliff Pennington at the plate. The only walk issued by Weaver went to that guy. It's a 2-out walk, too. Ended up being stranded there. Breaking ball. Shallow center field. Torrey Hunter is there. Is out number 3. Leadoff single is stranded. A couple of strikeouts for Weaver. Middle of the 5th. 3-1 Halos.
On the form in the bottom of the 4th with 2 runs. Great sign for Weave.
Becky Matsui takes a big bender in first strike.
That shutdown inning, so important.
Angels have 4, 5, and 6 due up here in the 5th. Matsui, Morales, Rivera. Becky with that RBI double in the 3rd, 1 for 2. Matsui with that RBI in the third. Now his 4th run batted in of the year. Got a piece of that one. Keeps the at-bat alive.
Well, you know you're a good hitter when you can foul off a tough pitch like that. Seeing the ball well. That was nasty. 12-6 curveball down in the strike zone, but still able to just get a piece of it to stay alive at the plate.
Ben Sheets making his 2nd start of the season. Pitched on opening night against the Seattle Mariners. In 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, 2 earned. No decisions. Breaking ball is down and in. The only loss to the A's on the season was that opening night loss to the Seattle Mariners. And they reeled off 3 in a row against the M's, and then, of course, last night's defeat of the Indians. Under the glove of Barton into right field.
Again, looked like he was fooled just enough, but still kept his hands through the zone and hit it hard enough to get by Barton at first base. Curveball, outside corner, hips open just enough, but still hands through, one-handed it through the infield for a base hit for Matsui. Well, we keep mentioning that word professional. What a professional hitter Matsui is.
Kendry takes a strike. Love to see the Angel first baseman get it going. He's 0 for 2 tonight with a fly to left, the ground ball to second. Swings at that breaking pitch. It's no balls and 2 strikes.
Seems early on that Kendry has expanded his strike zone. Last year, so throughout the season, this centered in a spot where he can drive it to all fields. Pitchers, sensing the fact that he is swinging a lot of pitches out of the strike zone, continue to stay out of the zone, which is difficult to hit.
There's another one. Just got a piece of it. He was locked in spring training. Didn't matter what they were flipping up there. Fastballs, breaking balls, off speeds. That is pulled, and that is a fair ball heading into the corner. Matsui will head over to third base. Morales to second, and Hideki will be stopped at third. Double for Kendry Morales, his first of the year. And the Angels have 2 on, nobody out, and Juan Rivera coming up.
Boy, nice approach there. Kendry swung at some pitches that were out of zone. This time was another breaking pitch, but it was the inner half and down. Perfect spot for a left-hander. Was able to turn that down the right field line. We stayed back just enough there to be able to square that one up for a double, the 5th double of the game for the Angels.
Fifth double of the night for the Halos. Rivera has one of them. It came in the 4th. It's up and in for ball 1.
Veteran pitcher, that first pitch inside, always with a man on third. Trying to jam Juan Rivera on that pitch.
Popped him up on the infield. Pennington without number 1. Up and in, down and away.
That's basically what it comes down to. All those pitching reports, you go through it before a team comes in here. City to be able to play them, it's always up and in, down and away. That's how you get them out. Now executing that on a consistent basis is always a tough task. Right there, Ben Sheets showed up and in, and then dropped the curveball on the outside part of the plate, got the pop up.
Meister Sturis takes the breaking ball low. Meister drew a walk in the 2nd, grounded to second base in the 4th. for 1 night this far. He has been clutch throughout his career with men in scoring position, a .326 average. 9 hits tonight for the Angels. Matsui over at third base. Kendrick Morales at second.
Well, you wonder, the Angels always with the contact play on, but with Matsui at third base, might be a little different situation this year as far as the contact play automatically being on for the Angels.
3-0 as Steers takes a strike. 3-1. Howie Kendrick looking for an opportunity against Ben Sheets.
You would think a fastball's automatic here, but with an open base, you never know.
Took the breaking ball. It's a full count. Do you double up now?
No question. Again, you still the mindset. That was a perfect pitch, especially when you know you have to throw for a strike. You have an open base. You have a right-hander on deck. You're a right-handed pitcher. Might as well take that chance.
And he does, but he walks it. So they're loaded up now for Howie Kendrick. 2 walks for Sheets, both picked up by Asturis. Sheets at 85 pitches, 55 have gone for strikes. Howie Kendrick steps to the plate, 1 for 2. Had an RBI double into the alley in right center field, the 4th. Missing upstairs.
Good patience, too, by Howie in that spot, because with the bases loaded, chances are they're going to try to flip a curveball up to you in that spot. If you get yourself out in front, that's when you roll over and hit a ground ball. See a spot right now centered. Very important at bat for Howie Kendrick and the Angels to be able to distance himself away from the A's at this point in the game.
On the ground towards short, Penninger to Ellis for 1. Wheeler the first in tie. Inning-ending double play. The Angels cannot capitalize. Ben Sheets not happy. We're through 5, 3-1 Angels.
By Frost Brewed, Coors Light.
I don't know how I could follow that. I mean, it's that good.
You might want to take a deep breath.
I did. I might have to step away for a minute. I'll be right back. Top of the 6th inning, 3-1. Angels on top. 1, 2, and 3 due up for Oakland. Davis, Barton, and Sweeney against Jared Weaver. 6 strikeouts and 1 walk. Rajai Davis is 0 for 2, struck out looking in the first, popped out in the third. Weaver at 91 pitches. There's number 92. Catch it, Gooby. Oh, tried to big league it. You tried to big league it with one hand.
I want to break both hands.
Nice effort, man.
Perfect.
Go like this. Take a pulse real quick.
After the Coors Light freeze cam to boot.
Davis on the infield to Eric Ibar, 1 away.
Could you write that fly out for me? My hand's ringing right now.
Can't believe he's one hand. You're not left-handed.
It's all about knocking that baseball down and making the throw.
It's very Kevin Kuzma.
Yeah, exactly. We just showed him there, knocking it down, applying the tag.
Derek Barton at the plate. He's 0 for 2. Jared Weaver just continuing to throw the strikes right now. Broken bat, looper into right center field. Torrey Hunter can't get it. Plays it on the hot. Base hit for Barton. Third hit tonight for Oakland. With 1 out here in the 6th inning, here comes Ryan Sweeney. Ground out and a foul out for Ryan Sweeney. See some scrambling going on in the Angels bullpen as Jared gets closer and closer to that century mark. Pitch count. Good pitch there in the 21s. Angels have right-hander Kevin Jepson up in loose now. On the ground, and that is wide of the bag at first. New Lumber.
You see that great late movement throughout the game for Jared as he's getting close. He's 99 pitches. I see Jepson up in the bullpen. The thing about this Oakland club, not only do they take some pitches, but they foul off a lot of tough ones also.
Mike Butcher is watching intently out there. The job that Jared Weaver has done thus far tonight.
Great job by Jeff Mathis on that block of that slider down in the dirt. Squared it up, kept it in front. 23 pitches, full counts.
Two-two, got him. High fastball, got him to chase it. Out number 2.
Number of his strikeouts tonight, but on that high fastball, changing the eye level. Got Ellis a couple times on the fastball up. This time going high fastball above the strike zone. Be able to get Sweeney to swing and miss.
7 punch outs tonight for Weaver. 2 outs now in the 6th inning, and here's Kevin Kuzminoff. His last at bat, hit a home run, his first of the year. 1 for 2 so far. Stay right there.
This is good stuff. Life on the fastball.
Now one right off the chest protector, it seemed. Maybe even got the mask. Jeff Mathis. It's no balls and 2 strikes. Got to dust off home plate.
Good job by Jerry Davis, giving Jeff Mathis some time.
There's a routine to it. Many fans don't know. There's the routine. There's an unspoken truce between the catcher and the home plate umpire.
Yeah, if you see if an umpire gets hit by a foul tip, the catcher will do the same thing. Walk out to the pitcher. Just give him some time to get a breather.
Yeah. Almost got it. Nice move on the part of Jared.
Well, that was a great time to throw that pickoff, especially 0-2. The base runner, a lot of times we'll assume a pitcher's going to throw a breaking pitch. Maybe even try to steal a bag on an 0-2 count.
The home run that Kuzminoff hit in the 4th, and it came on a breaking pitch. We've seen a lot of fastballs happening here in this AB. Out to left field, Juan Rivera will play down the hop. No 2 base hit by Kuzminoff. Here comes Kurt Suzuki.
Wait to see this pitch right there. It was head of the count. Breaking pitch down, but Kuzminoff did a solid job of keeping the head still, working down in his zone, and fighting that into left field for a base hit. You know, when you're 0-2, bounce that at times. See if he'll swing through it, because that's pretty good play coverage by Kuzminoff.
So we're not trying to throw a strike there. At least that's the mindset should be anyways. He'll expand and chase something. But I'll tell you what, some of the fastballs that Weaver was throwing to him, a little surprised it didn't go back with another fastball. Tying up.
At least try elevate it.
Not a base hit. 1st and 2nd now. 2 outs for Kurt Suzuki. Kevin Jepson's ready to go in the bullpen. Suzuki 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. Missing off the plate there for ball 1. A run, 4 hits, an error, 2 left on for Oakland. 3 runs, 9 hits, 8 left on for the Angels.
Remember last time out, Jared Weaver into the 6th inning. Had a battle all the way through against Minnesota. Gets Delman Young to hit a fly ball out. But hold on to that lead. Similar spot here now. Has to make some pitches. Suzuki very solid in this situation.
It came with the bases loaded and 2 outs. Three balls and no strikes. 108 pitches so far. Certainly not lacking in velocity or movement. 7th 3-ball count for Jared Weaver now.
Hopefully another fastball count for Jared Weaver against Suzuki here. Last pitch was located perfectly on the outside corner.
Get the merry-go-round going. 3-2, 2 outs. Runners off of the pitch. Derek Bartlett second. Kevin Kuzman off at first. Popped him up on the infield. Esteuras, Morales, a little bit taller, makes the catch. There's the third out. Nice job by Jared Weaver. Middle of the sixth, Angels still up 3-1. AT&T for details, and by your Southern California Ford dealers, where you'll find the new Transit Connect. Check it out at scforddealers.com. Bottom of the sixth inning, Jared Weaver, nicely done. Talking things over with Mike Butcher. Jeff Mathis leads things off. 9-1-2 due up for the Halos here in the sixth. Mathis, Ibar, and Abreu.
That's a great line. 111 pitches, though. 6 innings, 7 punch-outs. 1 earned for Jared Weaver.
Jeff Mathis takes inside. It's 3 balls and no strikes. Ben Sheets now at 90 pitches himself. The A's had Chad Godin up last inning. He is no longer loose. Strike 3-1. Mathis 1 for 2, popped up in the third. With a gorgeous bunt single in the fourth. Down low, and that's a leadoff walk. Third walk issued by Ben Sheets. As we take a look now at the United States Marines leaders of the game. Focusing in on Mike Scioscia, only manager in Major League Baseball history to reach playoffs 6 times in his first 10 years of managing.
That is truly amazing when you think about it. Throughout the years, how many managers have managed Major League Baseball clubs? And Mike Scioscia, the only one. And this is a time when Mike Scioscia plays his brand of baseball here with a 2-run lead, leadoff walk, Ibar up in a bunt situation.
There goes Mathis, ball on the ground, and the ball hits Mathis. Ibar will be given first base, 1 away.
And he's credited with a base hit on that then too, right? Well, you see Jeff Mathis trying to get out of the way, hit and run. Mike Scioscia put on. He was trying to jump up, hits him right, his right foot.
Throw to first, gets away from Bartman, not far enough for Ibar to advance.
And shoots pretty quick to the plate. Average times of 1.23 to 1.27. Will utilize the slide step. Quick move to first also.
Big lead, good secondary lead for Ibar at first as Bray takes outside. Bobby's 1 for 3. Double on a run scored. There goes Ibar, the step off. And then I'm going to run down. Two outs. .163 goes the pickoff caught stealing.
Starts to go. Nice job by Ben Sheets stepping off. A lot of times a younger pitcher would have spin and throw, not step off, then a balk would be called. It looked like a promising inning to start off, but next thing you know, you look up, there's 2 outs.
Two to Abreu is a strike. Fastball, 2-1. On the ground at first. Barton's got it. The unconventional 3 up and 3 down. 6 in the books. 3-1 Angels. Jared Weaver was pretty close.
Well, he had a great fastball. He's spotting it 90-91 with some movement there. Suzuki, no chance. Ellis, same thing. Fastball. Suzuki again. Ellis, elevated fastball. Changeup. The bucket in another fastball up off the belt. That is our Lexus pursuing perfection. 7 punch-outs for Jared Weaver in 6 innings pitched. Only 1 walk, 4 hits allowed. Talked about that guy being setting the tone. The ace, the #1 star, did it tonight. Jared Weaver.
Kevin Jepson taking over now. First pitch, line in the corner in left field. Rivera trying to cut it off, does so. Chavez trying for second. He is in there with a double. Leadoff double for the Athletics DH.
Fastball located well. Chavez is a very good hitter, went with it. 97-mile-an-hour fastball, hit it down to left field.
Mark Ellis at the plate. He's 0 for 2, twice striking out against Jared Weaver. Humpback liner, nice pick. Howie Kendrick. One away.
Boy, that was some kind of tough play. Well executed by Howie Kendrick at second base. A slider by Jepson. Off the end of the bat by Ellis. Stayed with it. Tough hop, short hop. Great reactions to make that play and make the throw across to get that first out of the inning. And keeping Chavez at second base.
Yeah, Chavez didn't have a choice. He wasn't sure if Kendrick was going to catch that in the air or not. Opting to stay at second base. So one away. Here's Travis Buck, the left fielder. Bender gets past Mathis. Wild pitch will move Chavez over to third.
Tough pitch for Mathis to be able to block. Jepson overthrew that curveball. In front of the plate. That spin on the breaking pitch. Difficult to keep in front of you if you're a catcher.
Kevin last pitched on Thursday against Minnesota. Went 1 inning, gave up a walk. There's a strike. He went around. No help needed for Jerry Davis, the home plate umpire.
Well, that was a nasty cut fastball at 90. And once you start that bat head through the zone, there's no way you're going to be able to stop when you have a pitch coming at you like that.
On the ground towards short. High ball. Goes to first. Here's out number 2 as the run crosses the plate. Chavez with the double comes home on the RBI ground out. 3-2 Angels. 2 outs into the 7 brings up Cliff Pennington. Pennington has drawn a walk and hit a fly ball to center. He's 0 for 1. Switching shortstop.
The number 9 hitter, he doesn't get cheated on the swing.
No. Chedro right there, 96.
Time to try to elevate a fastball above the letter, see if he can get it to swing or bounce that curveball in the dirt.
One ball, 2 strikes. That's how tight that spin is in the baseball. When you see that much movement in the dirt.
No, not too often. Impossible to block. On that pitch right there, a lot of times when you check swing, you're going to appeal right away, but the ball got away from Mathis, so he just said, hey, take our chances on the next pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Shot foul. Angels got the scoring started early with a run in the 3rd. Hayes tied it up in the top of the 4th. And then the Angels scored 2 in the bottom of that inning. The 3-1 lead as Pennington goes down swinging. Kevin Jepson gives up a run, but that's all. 7th inning stretch time with the Angels still up. have made a positive influence in their communities. To participate, a child must be nominated by their peers, friends, family, teachers, parents, or guardians. The winners will be invited to an Angels Sunday home game and be honored on the field during a pregame ceremony and take the field with the Angel players. To nominate or for more information, visit angelsbaseball.com. Torrey Hunter leads things off here in the 7th against Jerry Blevins. Left-handed pitcher now in place of Ben Sheets.
One of those solid bullpen relievers for Oakland. 89, 93 mile an hour fastball, curve, slider, and a changeup.
Blevins getting a lot of action in that Mariners series, appearing in 3 of the 4 games. We didn't see him last night. Last pitched on Thursday when he allowed 2 runs. Ben Sheets tonight, 6 innings, 3 runs all earned. He walked 3, struck out a man. Came in with no record. Torrey on the ground, sharply hit to Pennington. One away.
Well, he's absolutely scalded it. Last couple shots, nothing to show for it. One to Kuzminoff. Now that one to Pennington at shortstop.
Just keep swinging it. There's nothing you can do.
Well, hitters always say it evens out, but if you hit a ball like that twice tonight, you never think it's going to even out.
Do you think that way as a pitcher?
I always say, well, that's what they're supposed to be at. That's a positioner, line drive.
Sure.
That's why he's a glove.
Sure. Makes sense.
And then, of course, if he flares with in the outfield, they'll say, no, come on. Should have been an out.
1 ball, 1 strike on Hideki Matsui. Picked up a couple of hits tonight, 2 for 3. RBI double in the 3rd, had a single in the 5th inning. Good fastball that ties up Matsui. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Boy, Blevins, the way he stands on the mound for a left-handed batter, he throws across his body. Very difficult to stay back and not open up. Right there, he's in a closed stance for his delivery. Throws across his body.
Lanky left-hander, 6'6", listed at 178. Kind of a little Dan Plesac look to him.
Dan Plesac used to bring some serious cheese on that fastball, and his slider was unhittable.
Catcher runs. Almost gets taken out there on that foul ball.
Well, Matsui, that breaking pitch was beyond the front part of the plate and still fouled that one off. It's amazing how quiet his hands are and how confident he is about, even if it's going deep in the strike zone, that he can still hit it.
Got him on the fastball. That's out number 2. That'll bring up Morales. Tonight 1 for 3. Had that double down the right field line in the 5th. Kendry spinning around here from the right side. Blevins last year faced the Angels 4 times, 4 1/3 innings, gave it 5 hits, 3 earned runs. Kendry on the ground to Kuzminoff. 1, 2, 3 innings. 7 complete here at the Big A. Angels still up 3-2.
question about it.
Scott Shields takes over on the mound here in the top of the 8th inning. Kevin Jepson went 1 inning, struck out a man. Scott pitching 1 scoreless inning on Wednesday, 2010 debut. Rajai Davis, first ball swinging, first out.
He did a nice job against Davis tonight. Last night, all the damage, keeping him off the bases tonight. Sinking fastball by Scott Shields. Shields, if he lives around that 89 to 91 range on that fastball with that movement, you're going to see a lot of ground balls. When he gets ahead, he's got a strikeout type curveball.
Derek Barton takes down low for ball 1. Barton 1 for 3. A single in the 6th inning. Good pitch there. Good movement. 1 ball, 1 strike. '64 appearances for Scott in 2008. Comes inside on Barton. Prior to that, 71 ball games. 76, 78. Terrific stretch there. The go-to guy.
Talk about so often how that 8th inning, such an important. Everyone talks about saves. Many games lost there in the 8th. It's been so valuable to Mike Scioscia. Mike's said over the years he's every bit as important as anybody on the team. His MVP for a number of years, coming in those key situations in the 8th inning.
And he loses Barton. A 1-out walk. Brings up Ryan Sweeney. These 2 ball clubs, the Angels and the Athletics, have played very, very close ball games throughout their history. Take a look at the series history brought to you by Chevrolet. 42 games decided by 2 runs or fewer. 24 one-run decisions. The last 76 meetings.
The last time I looked up the scoreboard is a 1-run game.
This is true.
When you both bullpens always become big parts of who wins or loses these games here.
In and out of the glove of Mathis. It's 1 ball, no strikes. Down the left field line, now to play. Sweeney tonight 0 for 3. And one of the 7 strikeouts recorded by Jared Weaver in his 6 innings tonight. Line on the left field line, and that is a fair ball. Rivera plays the carom nicely, stopping at third as Barton in at second as Sweeney with a double.
Well, Howard's replay shows a fastball that he wanted to start off the hip of the inside pitch on him, but to get the inside corner. This time it ran out over the plate. Yep. Once again, they able to square that up, keep the hands through the zone, hit it hard the other way.
Corner infielders are in for the Angels here in the 8th. Kuzmanov takes a strike at the knees. Kuzmanov 2 for 3. Home run in the 4th, a single in the 6th. Good shot at the infield. Gentry way off the line at first. No balls and 2 strikes.
So when you need that punch out, if you're Scott Shields, middle of the infield playing back, a ground ball will score the run. So you've got to think of the lines. Need the strikeout in this spot. What you're looking on. So you're going to elevate the fastball, see if you can get him to swing through it.
Late on the fastball, this one into the upper tank to make first base shot. Does it become tempting when you see a guy like this maybe foul off a pitch or 2 or 3 pitches, especially on the fastballs, and say, you know what, maybe I'll spin something?
Yeah, that's the thought goes through your mind as a pitcher, but when you see a hitter late on that, that's when you want to try to make him chase the fastball out of the zone.
On the ground is short. Ibar is coming to third, and Sweeney is out. The run scores, and we're tied up at 3.
Shields dropped down on that one. 3/4 delivery, gets the ground ball, but to the middle infield, allowing the run to score. The Honda replay shows a chopper, but nice job by Ibar to be able to get the lead runner going into third. So make the play right away, looking to Meister to be able to get that out of third base. He's tagged out.
Jared Weaver no longer eligible for the victory now. Kurt Suzuki 0 for 3. Couple of strikeouts, pop up. Solo runs for the A's in the 7th and 8th innings to tie this game up at 3. Hard hit, but right to Sturridge. He'll go the short way. There's out number 3. But the A's tie things up, middle of the 8th. 3 apiece. Which is the turkey bacon cheddar or the deli trio at participating restaurants. And by Toyota. Get a great deal on Toyota's full line of hybrid and fuel-efficient vehicles at your Toyota dealer today. Beautiful shot of the Big A. We are into the bottom of the 8th inning. A 3-3 tie as we revisit the Hyundai keys to the game. Jared Weaver did exactly what you said he was supposed to do.
Well, he's this #1 guy, the stopper of a losing streak at that position. He went out there, threw up some zeros early on, let the offense take that lead. Had a lead of 3-1. Nice pitches to Derek Barton, too, who's been swinging the bat so well, and he gave up that 1 hit. But Jared Weaver certainly did his job.
New pitcher on the mound for the Oakland Athletics, 30-year-old right-hander. Brad Ziegler takes over. with Jerry Blevins with the scoreless frame, putting a strikeout. '69 games for Ziegler last year. 2-4 mark at 3.07 ERA. 7 saves. This on the heels of a fantastic rookie campaign he had in 08. He was 3-0 with a 1.06 ERA. 47 games. Picking up 11 saves.
Very difficult guy to get a pitch up in the zone to be able to drive out of the ballpark. Keeps the ball down, sink action, not overpowering. Gets people out with deception. Fastball 81 to 86. Curveball and a changeup.
Rivera, Izturis, and Kendrick here in the 8th. 2 balls and a strike. Juan has reached on an error, doubled and scored, and popped out. So 1 for 3 now. Double he got in the 4th, his second of the year. And 1 of 5 doubles that the Angels are getting tonight. Angels in double digits in the hits category for the first time this year with 10. This one found.
You can see how difficult that is to be able to get a pitch elevated enough to be able to get any lift against Ziegler. He keeps the ball down. These pitches are below the strike zone level with some late movement.
Two-two. Got him looking. A little frisbee slider. Out number 1.
Yeah, the speed of this pitch too. As Ziegler catches the inside corner at the knees. It's like as a hitter, you think it's a ball out of his hand, but then all of a sudden he'd be able to bring it back and get the corner.
Here's Meiser Izturis, 0 for 1 with a couple of walks. Bullpen for Oakland has been stellar through the first week. A 2-1 record, a 1.65 ERA. The opening shot, Suzuki lets it roll foul.
Doesn't happen too often here at the Big A where a bunt will roll foul, but because that had spin off the end of the bat, Wade was able to keep that fair. Suzuki jumped all over to make sure he fielded that in foul territory. See the spin. Suzuki fields a foul. It's time to see that ball roll back at the Big A.
Takes the fastball on the inside part of the plate for strike 3. 2 outs.
And then it's that fastball from that angle. Starts again, just like the slider for a right-handed batter. This fastball looks like it's a ball out of his hand, but then it brings it back and catches the inside corner.
Howie takes down and away. One for 3 tonight, including a double for Kendrick. First strike. too many guys that can make a living the way that Brad Ziegler. And I mean, for an extended period of time. Two guys that come to mind, Ken Tekulve, Dan Quisenberry.
Chad Bradford used to be a former A pitcher in a number of the clubs after that. It's that deceptive delivery. You get swings like that. Fastball that, again, looked like it was starting out over the plate, then ran in and below the hands.
Chad Bradford always said he scraped his knuckles on the dirt. He was that low. This one off the foot of Howie and back to Ziegler.
The thing is, most pitchers that, submariners, right-handed pitchers like that, eventually left-handed batters see the ball so well against them and have trouble. See Howie in that pitch again inside, hits someone off his foot. Movement east to west for Ziegler.
Hard hit off the mound, past Ellis into center. Boy, Howie Kendrick locked in right now. A two-out base knock keeps the inning alive, and Jeff Mathis coming up.
Going inside out swinging once again. All speed pitch. Stay back long enough. Head still. Hits that ball up the middle. He fought off some tough pitches before he got a pitch to be able to hit.
No doubt.
Made Ziegler pay for it.
Mathis 1 for 2, had that bunt single in the fourth. Fastball in for a strike.
Well, how often you see a hitter get those looks like that, an 82-mile-an-hour fastball, an 81-mile-an-hour fastball, but it's all about the movement and the deception.
Close to the bag.
Most times, submariners are susceptible to the stolen base against them because it takes longer to get rid of the ball. But Ziegler has a solid move and is still pretty quick to the plate. He's around that 1-2 range.
No balls, 2 strikes.
No 2 pitch, 2 outs. Let's see how he running on this pitch. Assuming that a pitcher will throw something off speed and out of the zone.
Slider, 3 strikeouts for Ziegler, 8 complete. We're still tied at 3. more details. MLB.tv, baseball everywhere. New pitcher out on the mound for the Angels. Fernando Rodney takes over for Scott Shields.
Just like we talked about Gio Gonzalez with great stuff, commanding the strike zone. Same thing with Fernando Rodney. 73 games last year, 37 saves and 38 attempts. And it's been strike zone command so far. Repeating the pitches has been a difficult task for Fernando early on here. Great fastball, backs up, but even better changeup. And also that slider.
Rodney pitched on Thursday, went an inning, gave up 3 hits, 4 runs, including a home run. Was spectacular last year. Member of the Tigers organization, signing a 2-year deal this offseason. Chavez, Ellison, Buck here against Fernando. And 1 pitch, 1 out.
That was a changeup. Especially if you haven't seen a whole lot out of him there this early in the season. Hitters geared up for the fastball. Great pitch by Rodney on that one.
So with 1 out, here comes Mark Ellis. A second baseman, 0 for 3. Stewart is playing up at third base just in case. Fernando misses down and in.
Yes, with some success. Big fly against him.
Two balls and no strikes. At 4-1 after taking 3 of 4 against Seattle. Last night's game against the Angels.
Dropped a 2-0 changeup with an amazing amount of movement on that pitch also.
Over to Ibar. Looking ahead of the Angels half of the ninth. Top of the order, Ibar, Abreu, and Hunter. Scheduled 3 batters.
As well as Torrey Hunter's hit some of those ground balls. If we could just get one of them in the air, it'd be game over.
The cool air tonight. Travis Buck takes strike 1. Had an RBI ground out in the 7th. The A's, after last night, 13-hit, 10-run barrage. They managed 6 hits tonight, 3 runs. Buck takes a fastball in. 95-mile-an-hour fastball. And it's 1 ball, 1 strike.
Even on the heels of an 81-mile-an-hour changeup.
He went around, says Jerry Davis. It's 1-2.
I like Jerry Davis behind the plate. He doesn't even look down for an appeal. He just brings him up on a check swing.
He is his own man, so they say. Fastball got him looking on the inside corner. Fernando Rodney, a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the ninth, top of the order is coming up. Eric Ibar, Bobby Abreu, Torrey Hunter trying to snap that losing streak. We are tied at 3, and the top of the order is coming up, and trying to get it going against Craig Breslow, the left-hander who comes on in relief of Brad Ziegler. Breslow came on last night, looked sharp, faced 2 batters, struck out both of them. He'll face Ibar, Abreu, and Hunter here in the bottom of the 9th of a tie ball game.
Solid season last year, 77 games, ERA 3.36. Got a fastball 85-90 with some movement, sink action. Also possesses a curveball, a slider, and a tailing changeup.
Turned that season around last year after being claimed off waivers from the Minnesota Twins. Eric shows bunt, takes low. There's ball 1. Two for 4 tonight for Eric Ibar and an RBI. In tight, 2 balls and no strikes.
And now you get yourself in a great fastball count. It's an area you want to drive it. Otherwise, take that pitch. Get the ball up in the zone.
There's a strike, took something off. 2 balls and 1 strike now.
Okay, good idea. You're still in good position. You're still ahead of the count. Don't swing at his pitch. Off speed, took something off that fastball in the outside corner.
Here's the 2-1. Inside, 3 balls and a strike. Ibar with 4 walks on the year. Good opportunity, good time for another. His 5th to get that leadoff man on board here tonight. He takes, and that's a full count. Bobby Abreu waiting for his turn at the plate against Breslow. Here comes the payoff pitch. Little looper. Ryan Sweeney was playing very shallow as there, and there's out number 1.
Did a nice job, even though he fell behind in the count a couple times. Never threw that pitch down the middle part of the plate. Stayed on the outside corner, the big part of the field against Ibar.
Bobby's 1 for 4 with a double on a run scored that came back in the 3rd. Breslow, the 4th pitcher used by Bob Guerin tonight. Same goes for the Angels. He breaks his bat loose down the right field line. That's going for extra bases. Abreu around first, heading to second. Sweeney up with it. A 1-out double for Abreu.
Well located in the right field for Bobby Abreu. He was out in front off the end of the bat, but still strong enough to fight that ball, breaks the bat. On the right field line, how strong must you be to go hit a ball that hard when your bat's snapped in half like that?
Torres going to get the intentional walk here. And take your chances with the lefty-lefty matchup with Hideki Matsui on deck.
So he's so good against left-handed pitching. I don't blame Bob Guerin for walking Torrey Hunter in this spot. Torrey's crushed a couple balls last 2 plate appearances.
There's ball 4. Kurt Young, the pitching coach, going to come out and pay a visit to Breslow. Hideki, 2 for 4 tonight. RBI double, a single. In his career against Craig Breslow, 0 for 4.
So he's due.
He hasn't seen this Hideki wearing this uniform.
Especially Rally Monkey getting working and in the building tonight. We talk about consistency. Against lefties very well. Stays back. Even if he's full a little bit and hips open up, he keeps his hands back through the strike zone to hit that ball well the other way.
Takes outside for ball one with the Matsui chants resonating throughout the ballpark. Abreu at second, Hunter at first. Two balls and no strikes.
Russell, you have to go with a fastball now. 2-0 count for Matsui.
Down the right field line, fair ball! Here comes Abreu! Light that baby up again! Third hit of the night for Hideki Matsui. 4-3, Angels win it.
Boy, how beautiful was that at bat by Matsui once again, the professional hitter coming through it with that lefty versus lefty. The fans going nuts, chanting for Matsui, and he comes through in the clutch, breaks that 4-game losing streak.
Grand fashion, 13 hits on the night. The double by Bobby Abreu to start this ninth inning rally with one out. The intentional walk and the hit by Godzilla. Terrific piece of hitting on 2-0.
Fastball, perfect count to get that fastball in the inner half. Stays through it, line drive right down the right field line. Matsui knew it right away. What a perfectly level swing. Keeps the head still. Clutch.
Bobby Abreu crossing the plate. Terrific job. 4-3. Angels win it. Angels Live starts now. Let's go down.